are set to go live. Set it as running live. There it is. We are up. Alright. Alright, gentlemen.
Yeah.
So let's just start screening. Super simple 5. You can drag over.
This program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
This is the mixtape with K, Diesel, and Zap. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the bag. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape. This is the mixtape with K, Diesel, and Zap. This is the mixtape. We got kicks in the bag. This is the mixtape. Live at 8:05. This is the mixtape. Yeah, the mixtape. Live at 8:35.
35.
We should have went on at 8:36. You know why, Kiko?
Why is that?
Because do you like 36? All right. There you go.
Yeah.
Dirty sex.
36. 8:36.
All right. We're definitely on the right show.
All
Welcome
right.
to the Mixtape Podcast. I am your boy, K. Diesel.
I'm your boy, DJ Zap. Give out good material, not scrap.
Yeah. I like that.
Was that part of your rap? That was
That's the
that was
freestyle?
that was like his from back in the day. That was part of his rap.
Okay.
And you are now tuned in. We are live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out to Angie for hooking us up. We're just having some computer problems, but you know,
The technician.
the show must go on. The genius.
Genius.
He would have been on at 10 if it wasn't for him.
We might not have gone. I'm not
Right,
right
right, Never mind.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He motivated us.
to my left, you're right.
You're
No.
right.
Hey, I like how that happened. That's kind of
That's
cool.
right.
We got
Lucky Lou.
Lucky Lou in the building.
Yeah.
How's everybody doing?
Just chilling, you know.
Glad
Hey,
you made
Lou.
it to the show.
Yeah, thank you guys for inviting me.
It's been sometime last year, right? I don't
Yeah.
even know when that.
October,
See,
maybe.
this year has just gone by crazy.
Yeah.
Time's going by fast.
We blinked, it was 6 months ago or something like that.
Right, it was
Yeah.
crazy,
That's what
but
it feels like.
it was pretty dope. It was at that show at Cheeto.
Yeah, Cheeto Bar. Shout out.
And yeah, after you went on, you just had all this energy, and then we snapped some pictures in the back, and you was just like.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
since then,
Tell them the rest.
since then we've been
Keep
talking.
going, keep going.
No, we're not. This is a family show, all
Alright.
right? So keep it under the table.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Lou was ready to go full Lou.
Yeah.
We had to calm him down a little bit, but it's all good.
We made it though.
Yeah, it's another day.
Better late than never is what we'll say.
He was ready to expose the 805.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna talk about this and talk about this and talk about this.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you for joining us on our show tonight, man. Let's do a little history.
Yes.
You know, introductions on reports. So let's do a little history. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
I was born in Salinas, you know. I grew up down here in Central Coast.
Okay.
Moved around a lot, but Central Coast has always been my home. Moved here when I was a baby, so it's really all I've known.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just where my heart is, you know.
But so as a baby, you had Salinas tatted across your chest?
Yeah, it was
Anything for
heart
Selena.
Anything for Salinas?
Hey, she's my cousin, bro. Yeah, well, that's about it. You know, just been out here doing this shit. I've been making music for a good minute now. I think I started like around 13 when I first like tried to do some shit.
Okay.
Got into a relationship, stopped doing the shit, and then you know just found the comfortability to start doing it again. And I just knew I had some shit in me. You know,
So when you say start at your early times as making music or getting into the music business, what were you using or what were you doing to?
I was on Cakewalk a long time ago on Cakewalk.
I remember.
My uncle used to record for me, Happy's Productions. He used to like throw me on any of his tracks and shit, and that's where I got it. And he would just let me go off, and that's where it came from, just being able to do that.
Okay.
Yeah. Cakewalk. That was easy to use.
Even I think 2 years ago when I started recording again, I used Cakewalk because that's all I fucking knew.
Right.
And it's a different version, but everything I was recording was coming out pretty nicely, you know. But I just wanted that professional sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right on.
I feel like those older programs were like once you got to know them, they were like better than the newer, because then the newer were trying to do like
what
new and improve. It's like you could do this effect, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna break that down into 4 different avenues, and then you could do so much more, but then that so much more left you kind of hanging.
Kind of drowns you out.
Man, I just wanted that simple, I wanted to get that loop, and now I can't get that loop.
Yeah.
It's all broken down, so that's cool. So, Cakewalk, and then you left, and then you came back. And
I left for a minute when I was with my girl, since high school sweethearts, used to write poetry.
Yes,
and shit.
we know.
High school sweethearts, how it goes. But instead of writing raps and shit like I was writing poetry and shit. And it kind of kept it going to where I knew I could write poetry, so I can easily transform it into just being back into what I do.
You think more new rappers should get into poetry, like poetry classes and stuff like that?
I think so, yeah. Man, a lot of shit that I like just wanted to be popular or a cool kid kept me from a lot of shit that I should have done.
Right.
Staying in fucking poetry or like theaters and shit like that,
So poetry wise, do you have like notepads full of?
I wish I had. I used to have notepads back in the day, like high school.
Or I'm old. So do you have it all in your iPad and
you have thumb drives?
That's what I meant. My notes are full on my phone, but no lie, I found a folder not too long ago that had like fucking single sheet papers with poems on them, and I was like, what the fuck was I on? Can't read my own handwriting.
Roses are red.
Yeah.
Start off.
So we need to find those old phones. Is what we need to do. Then.
Yeah.
Start off with the Dear
archive.
Diary.
Man, I was writing shit on the sidekick.
He was on AOL. Just
MySpace was a wild time.
No, but I started thinking about that the other day. I was like, if I wanted to reach out to young rappers in high school and stuff like that, people that are getting into that, that's what I would inspire them to do. Like, hey, take this poetry class.
Yeah, English class.
And, English.
I mean, you learn a lot of pronunciation and like a lot of shit.
Just
what that word means.
Yeah.
True.
Too many times I've looked up Google and like, what the fuck am I saying?
Right. But yeah. I'm looking at the chat in YouTube right now.
Whoa.
And BS with SB.
Oh yeah.
So I still have AOL.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got chewed out the other day for still having a Hotmail account as my email.
Oh, at Hotmail?
Yeah. What I've been using for, I don't know, the last
22 years?
15 years? 16,
Bro, my Yahoo's
years?
like 22 years.
Was AOL the first one? I'm showing my age here.
CompuServe, but yeah, pretty much.
Alright. So it wasn't like at internet?
Right? No,
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
It was easy. Pick whatever name, no one has it. Lucky Lou, Air Jordan 23 at AOL. You probably got a chance at it.
I'm gonna try and get that.
Oh, man. So, now, you're back at it.
Yeah.
Do you have any, have you put out, like, albums and
Yeah,
stuff? I know you, you had a full set last time we seen you.
Yeah.
But you're talking now that you're dropping new stuff. So.
Yeah. I dropped one, basically mixtape, and that was with Very Rare with King Trip.
Mm-hmm.
They let me come out here.
King Trip's in the building, by the way.
Yeah,
Shout out to King Trip.
But yeah, they helped me out with my first actual mixtape that I put out. It was 6 tracks.
Okay, I was just
Yeah.
about to ask, how many tracks on
Yeah,
it?
6 tracks on there, and it was like cool. It was my first time actually coming into my own and actually being able to do something. I still don't have let's say the whole knowledge of getting an image out of what I want it to be. I usually just go in and just do.
Go.
Yeah, just go. I don't really have a story put together sometimes, like in a fucking format, but that's something I'm trying to work on right now.
So we are pretty much at the birth of this
Right.
Oh yeah.
Lucky Lou Empire.
Yeah.
That's dope because we want to see you grow. Like we want to see you take over. You have brought so much energy.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? You and Ben was on stage and just rocked the house, and I was just like, man, who is this guy?
Yeah, honestly, we were there watching, and I can tell you that. Well, I mean, the cool thing, I've only known you 100% as a rapper. So when we look back, I'll be like, oh, you've been rapping every day. I know him.
Right.
But we saw you on stage, and we're like, okay, I see the energy these guys are putting out, and you know, which is. You know, you're in the middle of a show with, I don't know if you guys went first or towards the front, but it was just like, all right, I'm gonna see what they're doing, and it kept going, and we like that. You know, even though me and Kiko don't exude nothing but energy, we like to.
Yeah, I mean, the energy was a lot to struggle with because I'd be at home, you know, like most of that I think everybody would do. They practice and shit, and it don't sound as it is like when I actually get there and do it.
Right.
And it's just a lot more energy, a lot more shots in me, a lot more beer, and it just comes out different.
Same.
How do you feel about seeing yourself? Like,
Oh, like on
video
videos?
things?
Shit's wild, man. Like, you know, I'm out of shape.
Yeah, at least he wasn't lying on.
It's the camera. Don't adjust the camera. It adds a few pounds to us.
This ain't that kind of podcast.
He goes like this.
we ain't about to bring out no fresh salads right now.
Right.
So,
Hey, but nah, shout out Urban Cafe. I'm trying to get a promotion.
right.
There you go.
But nah, it's weird because I would have like family members and shit send me videos of me and they'd be like, oh, shout out, this is my cousin and shit. And I'm
Right.
like, oh, wow, that's wild. Never thought I'd do like that.
I do remember that. You are related to everybody.
Oh, yeah, you saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You would think I ain't, but
Every
then
time
you
we
really-
posted something, it was like, oh, that's my cousin.
That's my cousin.
That's my whole like,
Yeah.
this guy's related.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people. My uncle's very like known around, so I knew a lot of them growing up. A lot of people know me.
Okay. Your family's very proactive.
Yeah.
Right on.
Wow.
Right on. So you did it was 6 tracks,
Yeah.
and then you move forward, and you're recording. Is it for another album? Is it just tracks that you're doing? Like, what's like the goal, the mission with what you're doing right now?
So the mission is like in my phone for some reason. When I was recording myself, I have 2, basically, let's say, albums put together already with
Okay.
a set list of like I have like a love track album. I have a fucking album for like party shit, you know.
Right.
So I have 2 ready to go, but they're just I need to get to save up some bread, get to a studio, actually get it all down the right way, just to have that professional sound, you know.
Right. So you're recording at home right now, basically. Is
I
that
used to.
or where does like the creative process take place for you?
Shit, when I'm on the toilet. Nah.
He's like, I got some shit I gotta get out.
I got some shit on my chest. Nah, but usually I'll just be chilling and I'll hear a beat for something, or I'll be in my head at work and just in my own head, and I'll hit some shit in my head and I gotta write that down. Oh, I gotta go do that, you know.
Right.
But I've been recording at Room 33 with Lil Bones and King Trip, you know. And
Shout out to Room 33.
yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Before that, I was recording at home and had some good little sound, but I know I could do a lot better with some more help.
Something bigger,
Yeah.
bigger production. All right.
So I have shit written, and I'm just waiting to go record it, and I have like a lot of shit just ready to be able to put out.
Got it.
I'm thinking about either doing singles for a year, and then maybe next year come with albums, or just doing albums straight off the bat.
Right. Now, do you like look at it? I'm looking down like next year. I'm looking at just like my present time when you're thinking of your music, that type of thing.
I always think of what's next, just because I've been here, didn't think I was gonna get here. So back in the day, I would think of the present time. So now it's about learning and growing and being like, yeah, you here now, but what's next?
All right.
About the music industry in the state that hip hop or rap is in right now. There's two sides to it.
Yeah.
There's the people that come out with a song, a hit,
Oh yeah.
they go viral for whatever reason. They have a cool video or something happens and suddenly they go viral, but no experience.
Yeah.
And then there's people that are just grinding it out, hitting every stage they can. You know what I mean? Every local show, accepting places, going on their own, traveling, using their money to hit different cities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How do you win? How do you get ahead in today's game? Because it's a lot different than when we came up. When we came up, you know, I did a little time at the radio, and what they asked for from new artists was you bring the whole single package. You gotta have your headshot. You gotta have a little bio. You gotta have a clean version, an instrumental, promo pack, like this whole thing that they would put together, and then you had to have enough to send to like every radio station, every you know what I mean, and it was a lot. That's a lot of money to just put up if you don't have a label backing you up.
Yeah.
Now, we were just talking about this. You don't really need that label to get that startup money that what you would have needed before. And yeah, like when people sign the labels, they would get that advance, and then, you know, if you were smart about it, you went about your business and reinvested your money. If you're foolish and just wanted to make one hot video and you got the stacks and the rings and the chains and all that, you know what I mean? We as far as people who play music, we've seen that happen in the rap game. So now, what's that like being a rapper now? Because it's not the same.
It's not, and it's honestly one thing I struggle with still to this day. Is like being able to go out and do a lot more shit. Being able to push myself to go out there, you know, the social shit, you know, anxiety. But that's something I've been working on, and actually think I've been getting a lot better going out to shows and being more social, coming out doing this type of shit, you know. But being able to do something like that, I didn't know that you had to do packages like that back in the day for radio stations and everything. So that's something.
If you really wanted to push your single, really wanted to get out there, you kind of had to do that until you were in demand. You know what I mean? But there was a lot of young people that were coming out, and that's what they had to do to get on. And sometimes it helped, sometimes it didn't. But now I was just talking last week about how some of these artists have been caught paying for listens on, you know what I mean, on different streaming systems. I don't want to say
stream mining. We won't name them, but the Michael K. Williams documentary names two of them specifically. One rhymes with B, sleazy, and the other one rhymes with wrench, non-Tana.
Wow.
But
I'm not putting them out there, but but
allegedly,
this was, you know, exposed, and this is really happening. This is a real deal because these are artists that are trying to push into those thousands. You know what I mean? And as someone who's trying to get into the hundreds, like, how do you compete with that?
See, that's why I like it though, because it's so organic. Like, I have 200 fucking followers on my Facebook page, and on YouTube I have like 80 subscribers or something. But it feels so much more organic, being able to grow from that, not having to buy any fucking views or anything.
By the way, if you're subscribed to him, go ahead and hit the subscribe button on her.
hit the subscribe button.
My bad.
We'll take all your subscribers.
We'll take those 80. Thank you.
I didn't mean to put y'all out there.
That's okay. They're like, man, they only got 44.
But the thing is,
3 subs.
you know, we've been doing this for over a year. We tried a different streaming platform, and it worked. We got a lot of views and a lot of different people, and every time we had guests, different views and stuff like that. But it wasn't I don't want to say profitable. It wasn't to our best interest.
Yeah.
So we've just made the switch to YouTube, and now it almost feels like we're starting all over again, but we kind of have.
You're in control though, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we have a little bit more knowledge and accessibility to what we're doing. Like Trick said last time we were here, it was set up different.
Yeah.
It was, and so once again, shout out to Aunt G, who's
Shout out to Aunt G.
Shout out.
brainstorming and just hey man, what if you guys did this and that, and blah blah blah. And
Yeah.
it's like hell yeah, that
Yeah, you gotta move, keep moving
Who thought of the
forward.
disco ball?
That's like a built-in. We said
That's from a
we would
dad.
only work in the room if it had disco
We all
ball.
bought the warehouse.
Right.
That's
In
another
the
set.
movie.
That's another set.
Can we get some disco ball? He's like,
Yeah, I want them to know.
No.
Nah. But what happened? My bad.
Shout out to Adette.
Yeah, shout out to Adept. Oh, we got to drop off our sponsor. Let's
Shout out
see
to
if
Adept.
this one works. Oh, wait,
Star White.
There we go. Shout out to Adept Entertainment. Juan Travolta, he's on tour right now, man. That guy's on tour.
Did
That's
he bother to take us? No.
No.
He invited us.
I'm MC
You could
805.
ask.
I could take the day off.
Micheladas.
AMMC.
Yeah, so if you haven't tried that, you gotta try their micheladas. Good stuff.
So,
Where they at?
so they saw the rib paste.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What, you dip your fingers in that, or?
We dipping something.
Yeah. They got the rim paste. And yeah, if you go to any of the stores, pick up some MMC.
Okay.
From Piru to Salinas.
And everywhere between us.
You just, drop that Salinas.
MMC 805. Look for them on IG as well.
Hey.
Pretty much all social media. I mean,
Yeah.
that's basically what we on now. We
Yeah.
gotta share.
I need to learn social media,
And
man.
I know it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
it's hard to navigate through all this.
and we have like our personal social medias, which has a lot of people, but
Yeah.
again, just like you're saying, we want to be organic too. We
Yeah.
want to give something that is justice, not DJ Zap's friends or
Yeah.
Yeah.
or my friends
Yeah.
or whatever. We're
Something
trying to build on
collective.
this together. So
Yeah, if they find us, they're finding us because they're trying to find the podcast, not
Yeah,
trying to find me.
right.
Me and Kiko are easy to find. You just
Yeah.
look for us, you'll see us. But the podcast, on the other hand,
you can
But
spot
I-
me far away.
I always like this thing that J. Cole put out one time that when he hit 500 followers, he was like, "I'm so thankful for my first 500 followers," and that was just some shit. Like you see that post, and then you get to now where he's at.
right.
Right.
It's something like that. It's all organic shit.
What platforms are you on
Uh,
right now?
I'm on. I upload through DistroKid, so he can see me on like iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, YouTube,
Right.
everything, SoundCloud.
And they help get you paid, right?
Yeah.
DistroKid distributes and
Nah, yeah, they help me out, and then if I got any features, I split it with anybody that helped me out through it.
right on.
Yeah.
And they get you where? Where do you get like most of your views? So we send folks that way.
So far, right now, I think it is YouTube that's giving me the most views. Just a lot of the videos that I have on YouTube, and then Apple Music's been giving me a lot. So if you see me on Apple Music, just look up Lucky Lou. And you're gonna be confused. There's a lot of Lucky Lou's, but you'll know it's me.
I noticed. I noticed that this week. So
Yeah.
so.
I was debating the name change.
The name Lucky Lou, how did that come to be? I don't know if we
It's-
did we hit that already? That was in the
Nah.
Salinas and then we skipped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, it's just funny because I always my family call me Lucky. Friends call me Lucky.
Are you lucky?
I'm not. That's why it was a fucking rub on me. That's why.
It's like the bald guy. They call it Harry.
They trying to put it out in the
Yeah.
universe. Like,
Yeah.
Speak it to existence.
Yeah.
It'd be one thing if he was always lucky. Like,
Yeah.
man, that fool should have died 13 times already. He's lucky.
But that's why I'm coming into my own and just had this affinity to do like a split personality type of thing where I have different personalities where I spit.
Right.
So I have different ways of coming at any type of thing,
You Gemini? Oh.
Aquarius. No. But I know I watched the wrestling growing up.
Aquarius. My name is Lou.
I like long walks on the beach.
Say less.
Say more.
I'm going to Pismo right after this.
Exactly. Right under the eye.
Let's go to the llama. But nah, I used to watch wrestling growing up, and one of my favorite ones was Mick Foley, or like when he did Dude Love, Cactus Jack,
He was
Mankind.
all
So
over the place.
that's where I went with like Bad Luck for like my more hood shit, you know, and then my Caribou Lou for my more club shit, and then Lucky Lou's just for my all around, like, yo, what's up?
All
I
right.
see what's happening.
I
All right.
like that.
That's why when you hear the raspy shit, that's my bad luck coming out. That's why I'm like.
So I noticed that. I I listened to some of your tracks in the past couple days, and I was like, all right, when he goes raspy.
Yeah. I'm a different individual.
Yo, Zap. Don't do it, player.
But yeah.
Came out sounding like Froggy right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it would be more fun to be able to come at it different ways and have my own flow on different things.
That's tough. You're constantly reinventing yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I always hear new beats or new styles, and I'm like, I can do that.
Right
I can
on.
do it.
Beat wise, since you mentioned it, so do you do your own beats? Who does your beats, or how's that creative process work for you? Is it a little bit of both, or?
So I used to try to make beats on Fruity Loops. I wasn't great, but I had some shit, you know, I had some ideas.
And that goes back a bit because you said Fruity Loops, not FL Studio.
Oh, yeah,
so
okay.
I'm a Fruity Loops guy.
Yeah,
Right?
Fruity Loops was my shit, trying to work on it. But my uncle used to make beats, and that's what I would rap on and shit. Until another one of my uncle's friends, who I consider an uncle.
Right.
He's in Mexico right now. Shout out Slick Vic, but he makes beats too, and he's Many Hits Productions. So I worked on a lot of his beats.
All right.
And I started looking up like just YouTube beats because they're easy to use and they're there, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of Bay Area type shit, or even let's say like LA beats, like West Coast beats, you know.
Right.
I like shit like that. I like guitar beats for some reason. If I could play with a band, like, and just they play like live music, that'd be dope.
Ah,
Have you
okay.
had that opportunity?
I have one of my people I know that I can do something with, and I need to link up with him to be able to do that. He does rock music and he plays guitar and bass, and I want to work with him. So I need to
Really?
Yeah.
I know him. You know Richard Wingwater.
I don't think so.
No. Yeah.
From here? From
Yeah, he's
San
from here.
Diego?
Yeah. But yeah, he gets down. I need to work with him pretty soon. But yeah, I like all that.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So is that like your musical influence, or what is your personal like musical influence? What would you say?
Top two for me, like influence, would be SPM and Mac Dre. It's a weird like combination, but it's also not, because it makes sense. Like they just had the same kind of vibe. Honestly, it's just how it came out. And I listened to a lot of SPM growing up, a lot of Mac Dre. I was in Lompoc growing up and just listened to a lot of Mac Dre, and I was like,
You're like, I'm gonna go visit Mac Dre. He's right here in Lompoc anyway.
But yeah, it's just where I got my style from, and then listen to my uncle's rap. You know, people around me that would rap. There's a lot of people from here that used to rap, and that's just what I would listen to. Hearing my uncle's rap, I'd be like a little kid, 5 years old, and they'd be rapping. I'd be like, I want to do some shit like this. You know?
So those are pretty older influences. Anybody new right now that you listen to that say, hey, this kid or this person is?
The new shit I listen to is like kind of old new. You know what I mean? Like, have you listened to Holly Broom, Joyride, or like Catching Feelings? It's more of like a 70s vibe.
Alright.
It's pretty dope, but she's new, and it's pretty dope. And then I listen to a lot of people from like here. I listen to a lot of fucking King Trip or fucking Lil Bones, and
You're on band King Trip. They're right here.
if they weren't here, I would have said somebody else.
Aunt G. Zach. No.
But nah, I like local artists because it's dope to hear like people from here.
So I did actually write down this question for specifically tied into this. So where do you fit, or feel you fit in like this Central Coast music landscape? Like, where does Lucky Lou
I don't fit.
Or not fit, right?
I'm on the outside because I need to make my own lane. I don't fit in. It's not something I'm trying to do to fit in. I'm just trying to do my own shit.
Okay.
You know, weird, but that's what I want to do. I don't want to keep getting put into a position where I'm like, oh, you're right here, or here.
Right.
Like,
Me and Kiko put you right here in between us, but
Yeah.
no one else will do
You're
that.
right here. Right here.
yeah, but I'm always trying to do better than I did the last time. You know, I'm trying not to be stagnant or be stuck anywhere.
Well,
This is the thing I'm trying to do moving forward.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I want to do this. I want to get into your music.
Mm.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's bring your partner out.
All right.
Yo, Ben! Shout out to your boy Ben right here.
Shout out your boy.
Yeah.
What's good, everybody?
Just joining us.
So I'm gonna. Well, first of all,
Yeah.
welcome to the show.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys for real.
Yeah.
And we
Appreciate
told
you
Lou to
being
bring
on.
whoever he wanted, and
Yeah, man, this is my bro. I
He
appreciate
said-
you guys.
My
for
mom
taking
didn't want to come. Look, mama. Mama.
so we're gonna do 2 songs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right. Which one do you want to start off with?
Let's start with Shine.
Yeah, Lulu Shine.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure that's
One of them
good.
It's like a press conference. Hey, you need a headset?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, you should be able to hear. All right, here it is. Lucky Lou, your boy Ben, Mixtape Podcast, Shine.
Shine.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fire, what up?
My shine so bright, it can shame the light. My energy's max, I can never relax. I'm a real rap cat, that's why they holding me back. Don't hand no printers round, so it must be the facts. My shine so bright, it can shame the light. My energy's max, I can never relax. I'm a real rap cat, that's why they holding me back. Don't hand the printers round, so it must be the facts. Flowers don't bloom in the ghetto, I'm shrooming. Straight out the gutter block movement. Do it for the fam, never stop pursuing. Drip a lot, never knew that I would do it. With every ounce of my faith in a higher power. I was looking at the glass while I was counting hours. I see time slide by and all I do is sour. My stomach, ooh man, I'm getting upset. Losing my mindset, I'm daily reminded that my goal is shine. This is hard to define me. Comedic or tragic, I'm joking, stay laughing. This is what happened when you grow up drastic. Just imagine if it was handed to me. I wouldn't be myself, man, that's all I could be. An ugly mother lover with his hand in some weed. Cute enough to take a chicken sock in your seat. I'm sorry and shit, I know I'm giving off heat. Bring up light, flow towers and all might. Better pay attention cause I'm doing it all night. Turn your back to a bad dog, you in for a dog bite. Never jet lag, man, I'm due for a long flight. My mother deserved it, putting up with this burden. Youngest little kid, late nights sipping bourbon. Floating on the scene, got me rocking a turban. Shame the light, I can never relax. That's why they holding me back. So it must be the facts. If a shame the light, I can never relax. That's why they holding me back. So it must be the facts.
Moving, grooving down the block, snatching gas. Fuck the op, shit boy bent, just shining on him. Looking like he got diamonds on him. Rolling up that marijuana. Who knew I was really gonna blow up? Show enough, I poke cups and I roll blunts. She hit the one, she go nuts like some cashew. She loving all my dance moves. That background boy in a bad mood. Not love so much, got a tattoo. Not still real blood for the ones that I love. And yeah, I got a little bit of attitude. And that's why I'm always looking mad at you. And that's why I'm always looking
My
mad
shine
at you.
so bright, it shame the light. My energy's max, I can never relax. I'm a real rap cat, that's why they holding me back. Don't hand the printers round, so it must be the facts. My shine so bright, it can shame the light. My energy's max, I can never relax. I'm a real rap cat, that's why they holding me back. Don't hand the printers round, so it must be the facts. Shine.
Yo,
Shine.
shout out to this Mixtape Podcast, bro.
Shout out Guns of Detailing, my boy.
Yo,
Hey. Yeah. I ain't tryna be a man, I'm only here for the night. She's spilling her emotions, I'm cold like ice. Guala on my mind, candy in my nose. Cool at all times, I ain't tripping on hoes. I'm only here for the night. She's spilling her emotions, I'm cold like ice. Guala on my mind, candy in my nose. Cool at all times, I ain't tripping on hoes. I just count up this bread, stay on my toes. Hustler get fed, hit my line for the wall. You fucking with a woo, pot smoke right. All these bitches got mood swings. Always in my pockets like loose change. Double L on the better new things. Started from the bottom, now we top of the food chain. LL get way more coochie than Cool J. Kick a hoe to the curb and studying Bruce Lee. Central Coast Kush rolled up in a loose leaf. You associate with me, you might get famous. And fucking around with Wally, baby girl, it could get dangerous. So as you riding, ain't no time for a lane switch. I need a boss with me, girl, not no lame bitch. Let's get a bag, triple double up. Stat stuff, MVP, ain't no runner up. Wow, I ain't tryna be a man, I'm only here for the night. She's spilling her most, I'm cold like ice. While on my mind, candy in my nose. Cool at all times, I ain't tripping on hoes. I ain't tryna be a man, I'm only here for the night. She's spilling her most, I'm cold like ice. While on
a shorty, not trying to marry her. Mobbing with the click, you trip, you get blitzed. Glizzy in my pants, and I ain't talking about my dick. It's real juice, baby girl, no preservatives. He ain't really popping like that, no one heard of him. He ain't real if ain't nobody try to murder him. And if they want the business, we can go and merge it in. Putting money on his lid like stocks. Peace shooter on me, why should I box? Bitch, the work show itself, why talk? Gander my swagger, different flavor to my walk. I don't associate with none of you suckers. I know I'ma get more hate than love, but I won't be the one to ever ask for a hug. Got your squirrel on my jacket, she bugging for nuts. I'm only here for the night. I'm cold like ice. Candy in my nose. I ain't tripping on hoes. I'm only here for the night. I'm cold like ice. Candy in my nose. Cool at all times. I ain't tripping on hoes. Whoa.
Y'all sleeping on my boy. Y'all sleeping on my boy, 805?
Yes, sir.
Let's go. It's smoky as fuck in here. Yeah.
Damn.
Smoked out.
Joe.
Lucky Lou.
Yeah.
Your boy Ben.
I like it, man. That is
Appreciate
tight.
y'all. Thank you.
That was nice.
Are these songs available anywhere?
Shine's available, and Cold Like Ice was a sneak preview for something to come right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Shine's out
Mixtape
on-
podcast exclusive.
right. Exclusive.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Fun there.
I got like 5 samples, bro. So I would say that was fire. I'm good. I'm good like
What else we got?
Nothing, man. I do anything for laughs.
You gotta whip it out one?
No, I don't want people to cry. Man, those are fire. So they can stream them where?
Shine is out, available everywhere on YouTube, Spotify,
You know SoundCloud?
iTunes, SoundCloud.
You still
Yeah.
do that?
Yeah,
People
yeah.
still do SoundCloud?
We had King
You
Trip.
still
he-
do.
I do. Yeah.
Ben's like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know, let's get out there.
King
Yeah.
Trip's the one that mixed that one for us. That one's fucking dope
Yes,
for
sir.
us. Yeah, and he fucking put his spin on that, and that really fucking levitated it.
And you know what? I can feel that because it's on the same vibe as their album.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It just came out, so
Hey, go stream Plotting on Getting Rich if you haven't.
plotting.
Yeah.
Lot.
You got a shirt, huh?
I got a
Hate
shirt.
you.
Love it.
Throw that in there.
You got a shirt. He's like, oh, I'm getting rich. I was like, they didn't make them in my size. They only made one for King Trip.
Oh, you never got the shirt?
Hey, you see material, bro?
I got 2 shirts.
I like that shirt.
But I think I love for the big guys for sure.
Yeah.
Some days I just wear it to work because I feel like
Just wear it as a tube top.
Some days you just some days you just
On a
merge
hot
it around
day.
the house.
Hey, you made leggings, right? Can we get people some leggings?
Little socks.
No, you know what's crazy? Are you sure you
some
didn't get it?
Spanx.
No,
Damn, it's sitting there somewhere, bro.
it'll pop up one
Yeah,
day.
it's there.
Hey, when I get it, I'll definitely wear
Hey,
it.
you're gonna have the freshest one, though.
That's right.
That's right. Everyone else is all be washed out.
Mine will be all old.
They'll have another CD out, but yeah. Oh man, so your writing style,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I like it. There's like,
Yeah. How would you define?
Well, let me ask this: when you guys on the song you do together, you guys are like in the studio together vibing, or you guys are?
Yeah, he inspires me, bro, for sure. Like every time he writes bars and stuff, I was like, yo, I gotta go hard because my boy's going hard, you know.
Right.
So it's definitely a vibe.
You're like, let me hear your verse first. Is that what you're telling them?
Something, yeah, something like that.
Let me hear yours.
Yeah.
right?
Because if I'm going first, I'm gonna make sure like it's gonna match the verse, the second verse. Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
I just like writing. I like just putting some shit down, and then even if I don't finish it, I'll put something down, and I'll come back later. I'm like, what the fuck did I say that? I'll put that in there. It sounds good. So I have a lot of shit like that in my phone too, just random fucking verses without nothing to them.
Right.
True.
Sometimes you can detect that in people's raps. You get like, that didn't really flow with everything else that they were talking about. They must have had that just
Yeah.
saved
written
up
around,
because
yeah.
it was clever, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They threw it in.
But I try and mesh it
But-
really well.
I think you both play off well
Yeah,
off
yeah.
each other. So
Appreciate it,
I mean,
yeah.
that was the thing. Is like you sit there like, yo man, we need to make a song about being cold like ice.
Cold like ice.
Right?
Mhm. Yeah, and then we can run with that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like having a topic sometimes. Yeah, and then sometimes if I hear a beat, it just comes randomly too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
You guys ever think you get into like the trap style of music? What they doing now?
I do.
He said,
I got some shit.
Mhm.
I got some shit, but
That's what I like about him. Like if he has something like that, I could definitely challenge myself.
I see a genre that comes out, and I'm like,
some trap look.
yeah. If I see a genre and it's like doing something, I'm like, let me see if I can do something like that, just so I know like my versatility.
What do you think about that? Like, you know, Migos set it off, and now there's a whole slew of other rappers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you know, I talked to some of my younger employees, and I'm just like, bro, your music's cool, but I just can't get behind it. Like most of it's depressing. Drugs and my girl left me.
Juice WRLD, the go.
It's the hood
I
country.
can't sleep at night. My dreams attack me in the morning. It's like,
I don't even know. Like,
I'm like, where's the party songs? You know,
We just lost 16 viewers right now, but it's still.
I've been wanting to make a remake to Party All the Time by Eddie Murphy. Like that shit, that's what I grew up on, you know? Like people always sound like an old soul, but it's just that I listen to fucking
Rick James, give it to me, baby.
What do you want? What do you want me to get?
You know, but like if you were to challenge people, I think today, like today's producers to do something with that, you would hear like a chopped and screwed version of, you know what I mean? It'd be like,
I like all the instruments in it, just everything going off. It was like,
I just-
but I don't know about rapping on.
I feel like being an older generation, like we saw hip hop grow and spread its roots and push avenues. It didn't always work for every, you know, there was hot groups that came out that I was just like
yeah.
I would never rock that, you know what I mean? And then there's stuff that I listened to and played and people were like, gave me the side eye. So
Yeah.
I get it, you know, it's everywhere now. But now you see it come and go in different ways. You see a lot of 90s samples,
Coming
you
back.
know, a lot of 90s music being sampled and being brought back, and people are kind of like, oh, wait a minute, I remember that.
He had a song.
And
He had a song that was
2000s.
old school, kind of feel to it. What was it?
Has Jean in the background?
Players. What was it called?
Which one?
On the album you dropped, Sauce. Lucky Luke.
Oh, fucking Still Play It from
Still Play It,
fucking
yeah.
Punisher.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big
Yeah,
Pun.
that was cool vibe. I fucked with that song.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that beat, and I just had somebody like remix that.
Well,
beat.
I mean, I like that because basically that's what hip hop was.
Yeah, I mean,
based
the 90s
on
was just remaking the 80s and 70s
Right,
shit.
all the, they were taking all the funk songs
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and then
Snoop Dogg.
and
has
then
some
you
his
had
shit.
people like Diddy taking 80s like rock and just whatever new wave and putting that into it.
Yeah.
Is the creative forces out now? Like, I mean, do you have to do what
Everybody else is doing, or
in order to make it?
Nah, I don't think. I mean,
Like that, right?
what is hard, but I like coming back to what you said before about like social media and how you get like viral and shit.
Yeah.
Like I still stay constant on. I like good substance and like bars and being able to have shit that goes over people's heads.
Right.
And it might take a while for people to listen to my shit, like
2
maybe
weeks.
3 or 4 times. Yeah. To the 8th time when it's on repeat and they're at the gym or they're taking a shit and they can't change it and they're like, oh, this is actually a pretty good song. Like, just listen to that shit. You don't like the shit. Just break it down in your head. Like,
Right.
I can't be breaking down bars for people all the time.
I mean, I like what you guys played right now. I would
Yeah.
definitely listen to it again.
Yeah.
You know, but there's just certain songs that I'm just kind of like, oh man, I cannot listen to this stuff. And then I gotta.
He says that, but
Yeah.
then he goes home and listens secretly.
I couldn't listen to Dance Monkey. I don't know if you know that track, but now it's on my phone. You know, I'm like, I like this shit. I heard it so many times at work, and I was like, you know, I like it. It's pretty cool.
If you get to Rancho early, you catch Kiko dropping a big old Polo G set for the first like hour.
Man, Polo G.
First of all,
Yeah, Polo G the GOAT.
first of
Yeah.
all,
Worldwide.
I was playing, and then I dropped one Polo G that he
What
came.
was it, a 10-minute Polo G?
He ran over. He came over like, oh shit, okay, I better get on because if you dropping this, I know you're like,
In for a
I know
You
you're
good?
reaching.
You good?
for the
Yeah.
crowd,
You good?
You know what I mean? Like, 'cause I mean, leave it up to me.
Y'all
I
making eye
play
contact?
Aaron B and Rakim all night. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's just me.
Same.
But you know, other people can't. So you know, as far as DJing, you got to know your crowd.
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't want to go to an event and rap, and they don't. You know,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like a country event or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is difficult. You got to know your crowd.
The first show I did with him, we went to the Siren in Morro Bay.
All right.
That looked like a country club.
I didn't think that
Right.
crowd was gonna fill us, but we went up and everybody got up for us.
Yeah.
Came up to the front, started dancing like
Yeah,
with our shit.
Shout out to the Siren.
Yeah.
I like that venue.
But it was just
Again, Morro
crazy.
Bay?
Yeah, Morro Bay is just
Yeah.
crazy seeing that type of crowd. I didn't
Right.
think they would fuck with us, but they were like, oh
And,
shit.
that is crazy because you
Yeah.
don't think that there's a hip hop movement happening up there,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
and there really is.
Yeah.
And
The Rock.
it's pretty dope. Like the whole,
The Rock. Is that what it is? Yeah,
Rock
but yeah.
City.
but it was. I got into this conversation yesterday,
Yeah.
and I don't want to put them out there because I don't know them, but
Yeah.
I was talking about two Santa Barbara rappers,
Uh,
right? One was Boy West Coast,
Uh-huh.
and how he got famous.
yeah.
He went viral,
We just get some shit. But
and it was mostly because
Just stuck in the club.
he had the little weird eyebrows and the
yeah.
thing, and a lot of people like made what do you call those videos, like
TikTok?
tribute videos
Or they were
TikTok
parodies.
musically
parodies,
Yeah,
parodies.
Like Weird Al Yankovic
So,
type shit.
but
TikTok.
because of that, and people are going, well, who's this guy? Then, boom, he suddenly goes viral, and he's huge. He's got the numbers,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
But it's not like he really worked for those numbers. It's not like he like put out video, and his numbers.
I seen him at Louis V's though. Shout out to.
No, you don't.
He performed at Louis
He
V's.
did.
We seen him at Louis V's.
Oh, I thought you meant like you see him regularly.
no,
Louis V's like every day.
No. But
He
back
did.
then,
He
back
was
then,
chilling at
back
Louis?
then he was
Oh,
he
damn.
was around, right?
Yeah.
He was around. We
Oh,
definitely.
he don't come around no more.
He's mainly in Santa Barbara now all
Yeah,
the time.
so I don't really know. But I was talking about him, and then I was talking about Sad Boy Local.
I don't know.
I
I've heard of him.
don't know him either. It's like gangster rap music, and he is doing that and putting out. He's getting his own followers and listeners. You know what I mean? Sometimes people are curious, so they're like, "Oh, okay, whatever. Who's that?" But you know, I think a lot of his listeners like that style of music, and so he's getting it. So he is starting to get a lot of attention, and it really got me thinking, like, well, you know, what do you got to do to get it, and does it matter now? Does it even matter? Because if you're an aspiring rapper, but someone catches you on a TikTok tripping and falling on some ice or something, and
Like
you know everyone loves it and goes viral, so you know, does that put you on the forefront? Does that catapult you to?
That's what's weird because I want to be for me, my style, like how I feel, I'm more of a, not say comedian rapper, but I like to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I be making like jokes and shit in my raps and shit that is just something that I like. And
Well, no, I mean you're very clever with it. You
Yeah.
know, LL gets more.
yeah, but like the TikTok wise, like, or getting viral, I mean, like that, like falling on ice and shit like that, like, I don't know, I don't think I'd be able to do shit like that. I'm more just fun.
I mean,
yeah.
You know, the fun rap people, we have history, so
Yeah.
you know, we look at Digital Underground, they're considered fun rap. Tupac's Digital Underground.
Yeah.
He literally
Underground.
he was their
Yeah.
dancer. He was there prior to that. You know, do what you like, watch the same song, all that stuff. It is based off of that, and he became basically what, you know, the blueprint for a lot of rappers that say, you know, this is where
Right.
I
Yeah.
want to go. Follow the blueprint, and you
Yeah.
probably you
By
get there.
year.
But a lot of people don't follow that part, right?
Yeah.
They start like don't even start at Tupacalypse now. They probably start
No, they
after
go
that,
after
right?
that.
Me Against the World or something like that.
Because even then it was like, oh, it's like sound like an East Coast rapper.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Wasn't he born in East Coast?
He was.
He came over here,
Something,
yeah.
yeah.
So he had that
he
flow in
traveled.
his,
He moved
yeah.
back and forth. He was an East Coast rapper, but
He had that flow in his genetics.
as soon as you know
Yeah.
he was in jail and had music coming out, then it took on a West Coast sound, and I think he found his vibe, his fit.
Right.
And at the same time, the stuff that came out after he passed away, you saw a different You know what I mean? He had the potential to go another way,
He took it.
and the stuff he recorded, I don't think he would have put it out. Honestly, the stuff that came out after he passed away, if he was still alive, I don't think he would have put any of that stuff out. I think those were all like throwaway raps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just
tracks he sent me.
vibing in the booth and just getting it.
So-
just
so-
getting it.
so-
Snickle
something-
Fritz.
Yeah, something happens when a rapper passes away. I mean, look at Pop Smoke. They put out the whole. I think they used the whole seed. That was it. They don't have no more tracks for him or something
Right.
like that, right? So I mean,
Yeah.
But
you know,
who knows if that's what Pop Smoke really wanted, though?
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the
Yes,
last
he
Juice
could have been
WRLD
working
album
on
is like
something,
cut, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it was.
and yeah. So I don't know.
Hey, if I die, don't release my shit.
if you find the pieces of the Mixtape podcast, me and Kiko don't care. Splice us. Add Lucky Lou in the middle. Your boy Ben in between. Sounds good, Zap.
I think more, just more what I was getting to is just the whole social media playing such a big part,
Yeah.
not just rap or music, but just in every like aspect of life now. It's like
Yeah, it is very
you can't
important though.
really avoid it. And then you see like big people like closing out their Instagram account,
Yeah.
like and then that makes headlines like Soto just unfollowed all their
All their people.
people, you know what I mean? And then
Kyler Murray.
I think people don't quite know how to deal with it once thrust into the mainstream. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
How to
saying
keep
this,
it
but
going.
let's say this show went viral. You guys go viral tonight.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it takes off, and then now you guys are like, cool,
I remember-
expected to produce and come out with new music
Yeah.
once a
Oh,
week. You
like
know what
shit
I
like
mean?
that, yeah. Like being pressured into
now the
shit?
pressure is
Oh.
on
Right.
Definitely.
to be that. So I think people don't.
People will hate me because I don't feel the pressure and I just be making them wait. They just hate me. They don't hate me. So if you want to be a fan, just be ready to be patient.
If you want to be a fan, just do it at your own risk.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Warning, caution.
Follow me and put it on snooze for a while.
It's like a cult basically. You just follow it until the end. Man.
Well, I want to give some shout out to band. Where you at, bro? What are your social medias? What are
Yeah.
your links?
Oh, it's just Instagram, Facebook, and
On Twitter, too.
Your boy Bent. It's your boy Bent. YABOYBENT.
Yeah.
Boy Band.
Available on Mixtape Podcast. Rewind somewhere.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
All right.
Yeah.
So, anything in the near future that you guys got working on? Any shows or anything?
Yeah, what's the next live show or recorded? What?
We need to do something pretty soon. I know that I'm working on another project with this guy Young Hash from down in LA, and he's trying to put on a show right now. And I'm hoping that we get Ben out here and we can both do our shit out there too. So shout out Young Hash.
It's a weird time. We're not quite
Yeah.
back.
Well, February 15th.
We're,
That's shit.
we're not quite back from pandemic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I
Cheeto.
feel like there's just a, Cheeto's really like putting stuff out
They're
and
holding it
trying
down for the
to.
pandemic. Yeah.
But I feel like there's still like this big resistance. I see it every day at work. People come in like, do I need my mask?
Yeah.
We're just like, come in. You already made the decision to come in.
Yeah.
You're gonna be around 100 people.
Yeah. It's on you now.
Yeah.
I do the chin strap all the time just in case.
Throw it up in case you
but-
see someone that you're like a little cautious of.
Like a gangster.
I'm to the point. I'm to the point where I lost my favorite mask. I had my backup mask. Which is like this ugly.
So it's
and then all the other masks are just lit. I had to borrow one from him last week.
Oh, yeah.
Went to, like in and out after.
Went in and
Like,
out.
fuck, I got a mask. I hate wearing a mask. You know what I mean? I got a big face anyway, so now I need a big mask.
I'm like one of those teen moms. Oh, man, I got 16 masks. Ben, do you need one? Lou, you need one? Angie?
I'm gonna get a custom mask. It's gonna say Mixtape Podcast. I'll be able to fit the whole thing, right?
The sponsors.
And if you see it, you're not sure. We're gonna have that.
This spot available.
Your ad here.
Your ad.
Blue on the strap.
Well, we're in this whole weird thing after pandemic, and then now there's more pressure, even more pressure to wear masks. They're like, this is not gonna stop and all that stuff. And I don't know how you guys feel about it. I
We
don't
were
want to
just
get.
talking about that too, right?
I don't want to get political.
I'm not political at all. I voted for
You was
Rock.
telling me that masks are not going to be right?
I voted Kanye for president.
Kanye
You said
2020.
just, when was it? You said that it's going to be, what, soon that they're not going to have masks
Oh
inside?
yeah, February 15th, the statewide mandate ends on the mask and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was telling me.
That's what they're saying now.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. I mean, my job was supposed to do weekly testing for fucking COVID, but I guess that bill got stopped too, so I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I read somewhere today that they were sitting down and trying to figure out what they could do about people that actually have to be out of work due to COVID,
Mm.
and they're trying to retroactivate that pay from January, and it's just kind of like, wow, man, I had COVID last year. Like,
Yeah.
where's my 2 weeks? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I got it right after they told companies they don't have to be responsible for paying that, and they were like, oh no, you got to file unemployment. By the time unemployment kicked in, I was already back at work. Like,
Yeah.
so
PPP.
it's really messing people up financially. I know that for sure.
Yeah. It fucked me.
But on top of that, like venues, I just feel like there's just a shortage. It's just like closing in. Santa Maria used to have a lot more options, and now it's just kind of like just choke. And I'm not blaming it on the pandemic.
You're blaming it on
But-
karaoke set. Every place like karaoke every night. Go for it, bro.
Definitely.
Go off on. Here's a
That's
chance.
you.
Rant.
No,
And
no,
action.
it's not that at all. I mean,
But
people made their choices to do karaoke for whatever reason.
Oh, so
What
it is the karaoke.
what I'm saying, no.
You said they do karaoke whatever reason.
No,
keep going.
getting hijacked on my own show. No, I'm saying that we, as people, as a culture that listens to hip hop and all this stuff,
Yeah.
we need to find creative venues in our city to make this happen. It's difficult. Like, I see other people doing it. I see Slow starting to get behind. Like, and shout out to CTC there.
Yeah, shout out to
They're
Harold
working
Boyce
hard
Mark
and
Sanchez
slow
and the crew out there. Yeah.
to make that happen out there, and I see places like Lompoc a little bit more inviting and accepting of stuff like that.
The
you
Beat
know.
Social guys, Guadalupe.
Yeah, they're doing it too. You
Yeah.
know, so we got to keep networking. We got to make this stronger, because it's like I feel like it's on the verge of being shut down. Like, I feel like it's like, there's just no nightlife in Santa Maria. So
Well, shit, I went to a wrestling show recently at by El Camino.
Yep, at the vet.
That's all, and that's a perfect venue for it.
Hell yeah.
Like, it's just dope. I don't know why. I've been there.
That's where the concerts used to be here in town.
Yeah.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying. But
I've seen Egyptian Lover and Connie there.
We
But who do
need.
you have to talk to for that?
Expose.
Like, the city?
I'm not sure. We just need some. We need
Like,
that's
we
a-
had
that's a city
what
venue.
about the 510?
promoters with some money.
Wasn't
that-
it 510 something for a minute?
and that place has been
Closed.
shut down for.
It's a seafood bar now for some reason.
I saw Father MC and DJ Quick there.
Right, I saw Two Live Crew.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You know,
We got spots out there.
Just practicing.
Nothing to do, yeah.
You know, they used to have concerts. The Santa Maria Fair Park. There's a lot of places to do that.
But
I
is that
seen
a city-
Candyman. No,
Is
just
that a city, like city council? You have to like, hey, can we get a nightlife thing going here?
you
in Santa Maria,
know,
bring some money to the
honestly,
town.
When's the last time a Filipino hall had a place?
I went to a baby shower the other day.
I seen you on Big Show.
Shout out to my boy
Oh,
Angelo.
The last time they had a concert at the last quinceanera when they had Cadetes de Linares was right there. You know, they be performing like it's a concert all the time. Get out of the way. We got subs and subs
But
and subs.
it just feels like it's smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
I know there's been talk of people wanting to do concerts here because it would be kind of cool venue. They already have the lighting and sound.
Yeah.
But again, all that stuff costs money.
Yeah.
It's not,
Yeah.
definitely not
It is.
cheap.
That's what it is.
You know. So we just need to figure out how we can network as a community to do that, and because I would like to see that. Like I said, the energy you guys put out when you guys were on stage, that was just, you know what I mean? Like,
Plus that whole night, honestly,
Yeah.
they brought it.
Right.
You know, not to take anything away. It's just the whole night when you have a group full of like-minded people, everybody there to do their thing. You know what I mean?
Dude, there was like older cats and there was even some younger people I noticed in that crowd, and like it was just a really good night for real. So I appreciate you guys saying that.
There was people from out of town.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
people
You
out
know,
of town
they were
yeah.
kind of like, damn, it's cool. You guys got it like that. And
Oh, yeah.
I look at stuff like that, like Oxnard. You know, they
hip hop scene for sure.
right, and they're doing it, and I get it. It's a hustle. Everyone's got something, and nobody does anything for free.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a hustle. But we got to figure this out. We got to.
I'll rap for free. Throw me at shows, any show.
Yeah, man. I'll do it too. I'll do it too.
It's a hip hop extravaganza.
Well, he does karaoke on Wednesdays.
Whatever you want to
Oh.
do, hit me up.
He'll play My Girl Likes to Party all the time.
I'll play for you all the time. Just go show up and rap over it.
Got you.
I'll do it right now. I have it right on that beat.
Hey, I don't need you to have a photo of my
You do the
slice me.
freestyle right now. Yeah, no, we definitely need to do that.
Yeah.
I just want to thank you guys for coming on to the show, man.
Thank
It's
you for inviting me.
been a pleasure, and we
Dope
want
stuff.
to see you
Don't
guys
smoke it.
continue to grow and just get bigger, because when you guys are on that and in the spotlight,
Mama.
we want to be able to call you back and be like, yo, come do our stupid
And
little show.
then we want you to say, hell no. Who the hell is that?
I never remember you.
Come do our dumb little show. You're going to be like, yo,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
let's go cost some money now.
Remember that time
I did
the
it.
was locked?
Remember, I did it for free 3 times already.
Nah, but I love shit like this. I love always coming back to just giving our people a chance to just get something on, you know?
Yeah, man.
It's
The
crazy.
support. The support is
I like
real.
doing
I
homegrown
appreciate you guys
shit.
supporting us.
Well, then, you know, and we got a little bit of insight too, because now I'm looking forward to listening to all the different Lous that
Yeah.
come out. You know what I mean? All
Hey,
the,
just don't look for Lucy Lou.
all the
Lucy
He
Lou,
gonna be out here.
don't adjust the description.
It's close. It's close.
It's close.
We're having Lucy Lou. We just mistyped it on purpose to get more.
I know.
that's a whole different kind of
More
filter.
traction. More
Yeah,
traction.
y'all would go back for
That's a whole different kind of filter he's gonna add on you.
Hey, I'm good, but not that good.
Right?
You can make it work. You got it.
Yes. All right. Once again, shout out to our sponsors, man.
Shout out.
Shout out to MMC 805. Make sure you pick up MMC anywhere you go. They have the rim paste. They have the
Stuff.
I forget what it's called.
Michelada mix.
The
bro.
enchilada mix.
They
Bloody
have
Mary
the
mix.
gummies. Look at that.
They have the gummies. You can get that too. Shout out to Adept. Adept.
Hey, what's a depth?
Adept is where you're at actually right
What's that?
now. This is Adept. This is the lighting and the sound and all that.
Oh,
That's
nice.
provided by Adept
Hell yeah.
Events.
I need something like
Shout out to
that.
Isaiah.
Follow them
Shout
on
out
IG.
Isaiah.
Shout out to Zach in the back, our
Shout out
lighting
Zach.
guy.
What's
Shout
up,
out
Zach?
to King Trip,
What's
who's here
up?
just chilling
Shout out
in the
King
studio,
Trip.
and G
You
and
got the Pro Club
Isaiah.
on?
Isaiah dropping beats.
Yeah, man, all these
Isaiah's
beats that
dropping
we've been talking over, they're all him. And thank you for that, man. We appreciate that.
Hey, shout out Urban Cafe.
And once again,
Say that again. Anybody you want to shout out? Anybody you want
shout out.
Bam, everybody.
Yeah, shout out Urban Cafe. Shout out Very Rare. Shout
but
out
not Blaze Pizza.
Shout out Steph Curry and Baron Davis. Amongst the others. That was a good trade.
I'm just kidding, but Blaze, y'all
Yeah.
cool with us.
I
mean, you're not Jimmy's bro,
detailing, my boy. You need car detail, hit up Gonza. Gotcha.
And once again, where can we get a hold of your music?
iTunes, Spotify, Tidal. You can catch me on YouTube, Snapchat. Catch
All
me on
that.
Snapchat.
Under Lucy Lou?
Under Lucy Lou.
Lucy
Snap.
Lou.
You can hit up LUCKYLOU, just in case.
All right.
Yeah.
And you Billy Bit?
Oh yeah, just Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.
Alright.
Hey, Trip, where can we find you?
Let them know.
We can find King Trip everywhere.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the
I'm
back.
not getting rid
The
of
back
All
on the
platforms.
Catch him at
Cheeto Bar. Only on Sundays. Reggaeton
Oh.
night. Only on reggaeton night.
Once again, big shout out to Angie. He saved us tonight. We're ready to,
Hey, Angie, shout out.
to die.
Yeah.
Thank
Came
you
on a
to
little late.
everybody watching on the replays.
Shout out, shout out.
We see the numbers. Thank you guys for
Shout out to our
tuning
fans in Japan and England.
Hey, they play me in
Konoshiwa.
Thailand. Do we have any Thailand fans?
I don't know. I have to check the
I got some
analytics.
Alright, for sure.
We will soon.
Real soon. Really quick before we go off, who's your Super Bowl pick? K Diesel. Go for numbers.
Yeah, dude.
Come on, come on.
Well, because
Yeah, money.
I'm a Raider fan, so it's like I have to.
You're like Raiders.
I have to hate on Cincinnati because they beat us, but at the same time, they're like the underdog that came all the way through. I'm gonna say this: all the playoff games have been crazy.
Yeah.
So all of them. So this has been like probably one of the most memorable Super Bowl
runs,
seasons,
yeah.
that I've seen. However, I think the Rams are going to take it. I think they have the experience, and I think that gas is going to run out for Cincinnati.
That's
my
I
pick.
think that's it. The last game, they're gonna run out of gas.
Lucky Luke.
I'm going Cincinnati.
You go Cincinnati. You go Burr.
Eh?
I like underdogs.
Rams.
I'm just going for my numbers, bro. I buy every year. I'm about $6,000 in over the past.
They ain't never won.
And
Ain't never won. Ain't never won.
And you know the one I'm in. I'm in one where every time the scorch, bro. And
You know who you got to get with that? FaZe.
FaZe wins every year.
FaZe wins
I know.
every
Right?
year.
Yeah,
this
Mega
guy.
Pops.
He wins.
Hey,
he just
hey.
comes out of Super Bowl weekend like, yo, I just won like $7,000.
Yes. Yeah. And here's the
Every
thing.
year, like
At work,
3-peat.
I work with the lady.
Shout out FaZe, look me up.
She knows nothing about football, nothing else. She don't even watch the game. She goes, I don't know.
She wins.
Wins every year, bro. Every year. She's like in year, probably like 4 in a row. She skipped a year and then she won
See, this is
3.
why I don't do any of those
Yeah, man.
because I'm not lucky. I'm
Uh,
unlucky.
Unlucky Luke.
Right.
Not bad.
The flip side.
Right. I just don't like. People were asking, I'll put money on it. Like, no. One, I don't even like your team, so no. And
You got
Like,
a
I'm
truckload
going
full
for
of bad
tri-tip.
luck.
If I could get some tri-tip.
right, I gotta work.
Yeah.
Hey, shout
Oh,
out to
dude.
Chip. Every time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fire.
So make sure you tune in next week. Is FaZe next week?
who's next?
Yeah, Valentine's?
Oh,
Valentine's is next week.
Next Monday is Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
We're
Right.
gonna have-
It's a Valentine's special.
Saturday is Valentine's Day.
This Saturday?
Valentine's Day.
No, it's Monday, but
Monday.
he's celebrating on the weekend. Follow smart people.
We'll be here with FaZe, so make sure you tune in. It'll be a sweetheart dance.
Nice.
The red moon
He
behind
said he
us.
got some shit for you, but he's ready.
Slow dance music.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button, ring that bell.
Subscribe. Ring the bell.
It'll fire.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know FaZe was in the chat right now.
He's ready, bro. He's ready.
Shout out to Tyler, shout out to June, shout out to BS with SB,
Hey,
and
shout out.
anybody else that was in.
Yeah.
Joe Vargas and everybody else. Thank you guys for tuning in, and again,
Appreciate
thank
you.
you guys for rewatching us. And like I said, we see it. So like, share, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. And we'll take all new subscribers. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank
All right,
you.
Mixtape Podcast 805 every
805.
week.
We out.
We out.
This.
That's a good shit. You guys told me did that. That shit was hilarious.
Alright,
bro.
now we whip it out.
I like that shit.
Off screen.
That was